Let us solve next question, question number 9. So all of you read this question. Question is determine the current in each branch of the network as shown in figure. Now you can see the diagram given in NCERT book 2. So I suppose that the current that entering from this side is I, and when it reaches at this point it's split in two parts. This side goes I1 and this side is I2 according to Kirchhoff's law. So one thing is clear that I is the sum of I1 plus I2, equation number 1. It reaches at point B. From the point B, some of the current move to this side and rest will move to this side. The current that moved out of I1, this is I3, it means this will be I1 minus I3, because from I1 some of the current move in this side. This side is going to I2. When this current coming this side, ऊपर से भी करंट आ रहा है, इस साइड पे है, दोनों बच्चे ऐड होंगे, यू हैव स्टडीड, टोटल होएगा तो कितना बनेगा I2 plus I3. Again at this point when these two will meet, this is minus 3 cancel out, so again I1 plus I2, and I1 plus I2 is nothing but equal to I. The same current will. So let us first apply the loop rule in ABDA. Let us apply first this loop rule in ABDA. So it will be 10 I1, it will be 10 I1, then move to this side, plus 5 I3, move to this side, minus 5 I2 equal to 0. Divided by 5 both side, you get 5 I1 plus I3 minus I2 equal to 0, equation number 1. Clear? Similarly, take the loop BCDB. BCDB. So it will be 5 again bracket I1 minus I3, come to this side, minus 10 bracket I2 plus I3, move to this side, minus 5 I3 equal to 0. Divided by 5, left with I1 minus I3 minus 2 I2 minus 2 I3 minus I3 equal to 0. What I did, I divided by 5 and then multiply 2 inside. After solving this, I get I1 minus 4 I3 2 3 4 I3 minus 2 I2 equal to 0, equation number 2. So now take the path. That path is A, D, E, F, A. You can see A, D, E, A, D, C, E, F, G, and then A. G, F, G, and then A. This loop, look at this. So when I move to this side, I get 5 I2 plus 10 I2 plus I3 plus 10 I is equal to 10. Since there is a cell, when I jump from this one, negative positive, so it will be plus 10. So divided by 5 again, so I get 2 I2 plus 2 I2 plus I3 plus divided by 5 2 I. What is the value of I? The value of I have written I1 plus I2. Substitute that value, divided by 5 to 10. So after solving, I get 2 I1 plus 5 I2 plus twice of I3 equal to 2, equation number 3. So let us solve now equation number 1, 2 and 3. Again I am going to write the equation number 1. What was equation number 1? It was 5 I1 minus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. And what is equation number 2? Equation number 2, this is the equation number 2. Let us in equation number 2 eliminate the I1. I1, can I eliminate I1? I1 in equation number, no, equation number 2. Okay, 5 divided by 5, sorry, okay. When I said divided by 5, if divided by 2, so 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2 is 10, so it will be 2I2. Okay. So from equation number 2, this equation, again write this equation by multiplying by 2 and then write. So it will be twice of I1 minus 2 into 2, 4 I2 minus 8 I3 equal to 0. So it will be minus plus plus. Cancel out. If it is cancel out, left with, yes, you left with. So after solving, you get it is 3 I2 plus 9 I3 equal to 0. From this equation, I get I2 is equal to minus 3 of I3. This formula I will use in solving the numericals. So again, put in, okay. Now again, write the equation number 3. Twice I1 plus 5 I2, 2 I3 equal to 2. Alright. What was equation number 1? Once again, it was twice of I1 minus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. Let us subtract. Cancel out. You left with 6 I2 plus minus plus I3 equal to 0. Oh, sorry, equal to 2. Put the value of I2. What was I2? I2 was minus thrice of I3. I2 was minus thrice of I3 plus I3 equal to 2. Minus 18 plus 7. So you get from this I3 is equal to minus 2 by 17 ampere. And this was my result, that it is equal to this ampere. And if I substitute this value in this equation, I get I2 is equal to minus minus plus 6 by 17. And what was I? What was I? हाँ जी बच्चे, what was I? I is equal to sum of I1 plus I2. So it will be 6 minus, so answer will be 4 by 17 ampere. So this is the answer of question number 9. Now come to question number 10. Question number 10 is basically based on meter bridge. Question is, in a meter bridge, the balance point is found to be at, so balancing length is given to you 39.5 centimeter from the end A when the resistor Y is of 12 meter ohm. So capital R is equal to 12.5 ohm. So this is my meter bridge. You know that there are two resistances connected. The balancing length, this length is given to you 39.5. So this will be 100 minus 39.5. 100 minus 39.5 is 60.5. 60.5. Okay. Okay. Determine the value of, in a meter bridge, the balance point is found to from the end when the resistor Y is of the, determine the resistance X. Determine the resistance X, and in the question it is given this point is X, this point is Y. We have to determine the value of X, and Y resistance is given to you. So ठीक है, we know the balancing condition. If it is, there is no deflection, then R1 by R2 equal to R2 by R3. So X upon 39.5 is equal to Y upon 60.5. So this implies X will be equal to 39.5 into 12.5 divided by 60.5. When I solve this with the help of calculator, so answer comes out to approximately 8.1 ohm. That will be the answer of this question. Second point, second point, another, why connection between the resistor and wheatstone bridge or meter made of thick copper strips. So that is why thick copper strip, because of its more area, and you know that R equal to resistance is inversely proportional to, तो जितना एरिया ज़्यादा होगा उतनी रेजिस्टेंस क्या होगी, कम होगी, और जितना ये कम होएगा तो उतना करंट ज़्यादा फ्लो करेगा। और बाकी जो इसका एरिया है, वो जो मेरा फार्मूला उसमें कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता उसके अंदर। सेकेंड पॉइंट है, डिटरमिन द बैलेंस पॉइंट इफ एक्स एंड वाई आर इंटरचेंज्ड। Now x and y are interchanged. Now the formula becomes y upon 39 point equal to x upon 60.5. Now x will be equal to 60.5 into 12.5 divided by 39.5. After solving, doing calculation, it comes out to be determine the balance point of the bridge if x and y integer. ओके सॉरी हमें तो बैलेंसिंग लेंथ फाइंड करनी है, एक्स वाई तो हमने फाइंड कर लिया थर्ड पार्ट के अंदर. सो अगेन यू विल से नाउ यू चेंज दिस वन. This was the diagram. Again I draw this diagram. Now this side is y and this side is x, and let us suppose this length is L. So this will be 100 minus L. Now y is given to you. Y we calculated. Now y is given to me. Y is, so y by L is equal to x by 100 minus L. What is the value of y? Y value was 12.5 and x value we find 8.1 by L by 100 minus L. Cross multiply, and after solving and doing calculation, let us see what comes out to be. L is approximate equal to, comes out to be 60.5 centimeter. Approximate after doing calculation, approximate is equal to this. Next point है कहता would the galvanometer show any current? The answer will be no, because this is the balance condition, and you know that in balance condition there is no flow of current, so there will be no deflection. Come to question number 11. स्टोरेज बैटरी ऑफ EMF. तो स्टोरेज बैटरी का EMF दे रखा है 8 वोल्ट, उसकी इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस दे रखी है 0.5 ओम. उसको हमने चार्ज कर दिया बाहर सप्लाई लगा के, कितने वोल्ट से, 120 वोल्ट DC सप्लाई से. तो ये मेरी बैटरी थी, इसको बाहर से एक बैटरी लगा दी 120 सी और इसको चार्ज कर दिया, तो इसका EMF 8 वोल्ट था. यूजिंग ये सीरीज रजिस्टर 15 पॉइंट, इसके जब चार्ज किया यहाँ सीरीज में एक बच्चे रजिस्टर लगा दिया, कितने ओम का था वो, 15.5 ओम. व्हाट इज द टर्मिनल वोल्टेज ऑफ द बैटरी ड्यूरिंग चार्जिंग? Now this was a question that during discharging and during charging the answer will be different. While you are charging, then answer is V equal to E plus I into R. If this is discharging, then instead of plus there will be minus, but problem is to calculate the value of current. So let us calculate current is net this divided by R plus R. What will be net? 120 we are supplying, minus 8 there is a drop. What will be current then? It will be 120 minus 8 divided by total resistance, that is 15.5 plus this is series, no? 15 internal resistance, both are series. So this, after solving approximate, it is 7 ampere. Put in this formula. So if you put this formula, you get V is equal to 8 plus 7 into 0.5. So 8 sattu panja 3.5. So it comes out to 11.5 volt. Here come to question number 12. In a potentiometer arrangement, a cell of EMF 1.25 volt gives a balancing length 35 centimeter. If the cell is replaced by another cell we are going to replace the balance point L2 shift to 63 centimeter. So simple formula, comparing the EMF E1 by E2 equal to L1 by L2. If you solve this, after solving you get E2 will be equal to, yes, it will be E1 L2 divided by L1. And what is the value of now E1? E1 value was 1.25, L2 value is 63 and L1 value is 35. So when you solve, cross multiply, now if you remove this, after solving you get 2.25 volt will be the answer. Come to question number 13. The number density of free electrons. Question number 13. All of you read this question. The number density of free electrons in a copper conductor. Number density means number of electron per unit volume. The number density of free electron is given to you 8.5 10 की power 28 meter per cube. How long does an electron take to drift from one down to wire? तो एक इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ से यहाँ जाने में कितना टाइम लेगा? If wire is 3 meter long to its other end. The area of cross section A is given to me, 2 इंटू 10⁻⁶ मीटर का स्क्वायर एंड कैरीज ए करंट भी मेरे को गिवन है 3 एम्पेयर. नो प्रॉब्लम. आई वांट दिस. इफ आई नो द वेलोसिटी, then velocity is distance by time, time will be distance by velocity. So let us use the formula current equal to V now. Current equal to V now. From this, what will be drift velocity? Current upon E now. Current is 3, E is electron charge, 1.6 10 to minus, what is an number density given to you? 8.5 10 to power 28 into A. What is the area of cross section? Again, it is given 2 into 10 to minus 6. Solve this with the help of calculation. Drift velocity is approximate, comes out to be 1.1 10 is to minus 4 meter per second. Now velocity is distance by time. So time is distance by velocity. What distance it will cover? That is equal to 3, and velocity is approximate 1.10 is to minus 4. If you solve, approximate is 2.7 10 की power 4 second will be the answer. So that was question number 13. Now comes the question number, after 13 comes the question number 14. The earth surface has a negative surface charge density. So sigma is given, sigma is charge beta area. So sigma is given to you, earth surface has negative charge density 10 की minus 9 coulomb per meter square, and the radius, got it. The potential difference of 400 kilovolt between the top of the atmosphere and the surface result in a current of only 1800 एम्पेयर ओवर द इंटायर ग्लोब. तो सरफेस के अर्थ के जो बीच में पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हमने अप्लाई किया, दैट अप्लाई वी 400 किलो वोल्ट. और जब अप्लाई किया तो देर विल बी फ्लो ऑफ करंट 1800. आई टोल्ड यू दैट देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ करंट, नेचुरल करंट एंड आर्टिफिशियल. दिस इज द केस ऑफ नेचुरल करंट. If there were no mechanism of sustaining atmospheric electric field, how much time would be required to neutralize the earth surface? So first we will check कि इसने कितना चार्ज दिया, क्योंकि सिग्मा मेरे को पता है. And what is sigma? And it is given, what is given? Radius of earth is given to you. So charge will be equal to sigma into area. Sigma is area. Area is 4 pi r square. So q equal to sigma. Sigma what was sigma? 10 is to minus t. 4 pi की वैल्यू बचे 3.14, r की वैल्यू 6.37, 10 की पावर 6 का स्क्वायर. Solve with the help of calculation. Approximate it comes out to be 509.6 into 10 raised to power 3 coulomb. So now we know that current is charged by time. So what time it will take, that is charged by current to neutralize. Charge we calculate 100.6 10 की power 3, and what was the current given? 1800. Again you solve the calculation, approximate it comes out to be 283 second. After solving you will get this result. Now I come to question number 15. 6 lead acid type of secondary cells. तो कितने सेल हैं बच्चे? 6. Each of EMF is 2 volt and internal resistance of 0.015 ohm are joined in series. एक सेल, दो सेल, 3 4 5 6 all are connected in series. Each of EMF is same. Internal resistance of each is same. It supplies the current to the external resistor, and external resistance given to me, what is external resistance? It is 8.5 ohm. It is given to me. चलो जी शुरू करते हैं. कैलकुलेट क्या करना है? व्हाट आर दी करंट ड्रॉन फ्रॉम, ठीक है जी. और यू नो दैट इन सीरीज द टोटल EMF कितना आ जाएगा? टोटल EMF हम सीरीज में ऐड करते हैं, सो इट विल बी 6 ही. So 6 into 2, it will be 12 volt. What will be total internal resistance? Again सीरीज में ऐड करते हैं, it will be 6R. तो 6R का मतलब हो जाएगा 15 6 9 90 हो जाएगा. तो ये 6 इंटू 0.09 हो जाएगा. ठीक है जी. आर बट पूरा सर्किट इसके फिर क्या है सीरीज में, तो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस कितना हो जाएगा. टोटल रेजिस्टेंस में जितना मेरा आंसर आया उसमें बच्चे मैं ऐड कर दूंगा एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस. एंड व्हाट इज एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस? दैट इज 8.5. आफ्टर सॉल्व आई गेट 8.59 ओम. दैट विल कम आउट. क्लियर. चलिए, सो दैट इज माय टोटल रेजिस्टेंस. अब क्वेश्चन क्या है? कैलकुलेट द करंट. करंट इज टोटल EMF 12 डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल रेजिस्टेंस 8.59. After substituting the value, approximate answer comes out to be 1.4 ampere. Second part क्या है? A secondary cell after long use. B part इसका ये था बच्चे. A part है ये B. A secondary cell after long use has an EMF. EMF कितना रह गया उसका 1 point and a large. अच्छा, इसके सेकेंड पार्ट में एक और है, एंड टर्मिनल वोल्टेज. और इसके टर्मिनल वोल्टेज कैसे निकलेगी? करंट इनटू रेजिस्टेंस. करंट अपना 1.4 है, रेजिस्टेंस 8.5 थी. सॉल्व करना बच्चे. सॉल्व करके यू विल कम्स आउट टू बी 11.9 वोल्ट. EMF इसकी इतना था, ये इतना था. इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस कितनी थी? 380 ओम. व्हाट मैक्सिमम करंट? अब क्वेश्चन ये सेम क्वेश्चन है जो हमने फर्स्ट में ड्राइव किया था. फर्स्ट में बच्चे हम कैसे निकालते थे कि जब टोटल करंट निकालना है मैक्सिमम होता था E अपॉन इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस क्या होना चाहिए? 0 इन दैट केस. सिमिलरली 1.380 इसको हटाया बच्चे, 0 आ गया इधर मेरे पास, 30 आ गया. तो बच्चे इसको सॉल्व किया, इट इज़ अप्रॉक्सीमेट 0.05, नॉट अप्रॉक्सीमेट, एग्जैक्ट इतना आया. अब उसका सेकंड पार्ट था, कैन यू ड्राइव द starter of your car? You know that car starting need a large amount of current, approximate more than 90 or more than 100 ampere. इतने से कहाँ स्टार्ट होएगा? So answer will be no, it cannot start this current. Next we come to the question number 16. In question number 16, टू वायर्स ऑफ इक्वल लेंथ. दो वायर्स हैं जिनकी लेंथ इक्वल है. लेंथ इक्वल है, L1 और L2 दोनों का सेम है. वन ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम, बट एक एल्यूमिनियम की है लेंथ और दूसरी किसकी है? अदर कॉपर की है. चलो जी. हैव द सेम रेजिस्टेंस. रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम इज सेम दैट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ कॉपर. विच ऑफ टू वायर इज लाइटर? ओके, इसमें से लाइटर कितना है? एंड दिस क्वेश्चन योर दिस स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस शुड बी गिवन टू यू. If it is not given, then ask for log table. The resistivity of aluminum, write down your copy, 2.63 10 is to minus 8 ohm meter. Resistivity of copper is 1.72 10 is to minus 8 ohm meter. So ठीक है, अगर रेजिस्टेंस उनका सेम है तो रो एल्यूमिनियम, लेंथ एल्यूमिनियम अपॉन एरिया ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम इज इक्वल टू रो कॉपर, length of copper, area of copper. Length is same so it will be cancel out. Find क्या करना है? We have to find what? We have to find which is lighter. Lighter निकालना, कौन सा lighter होगा इसमें. चलिए करते हैं आगे. अब इसको lighter कैसे निकालेंगे? उसके मास से पता लगेगा. मास से पता लगेगा. Equation number 1 आ गई. You know that density is mass by volume. What will be mass? Then it is volume into density. What is volume? It is area of cross section. What is density? Into length into, yeah, simply What is area from this? Area will be equal to mass density into volume, and volume will be equal to area into length into density, that is equal to mass. What will be area? M into L into D. ठीक है ना, इसमें डेंसिटी ऑफ कॉपर और डेंसिटी वो भी चाहिए मेरे को, बट इन दिस क्वेश्चन नथिंग इज गिवन टू यू, गिवन है डेंसिटी भी गिवन है, हो जाएगा अपना, हो गया. पुट दिस वैल्यू है, यू गेट रो एल्यूमिनियम डिवाइडेड बाय रो कॉपर इज इक्वल टू, यस, इसको इधर लेके एरिया ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम और एरिया ऑफ कॉपर, which may be written as area may be written as mass of copper divided by length of copper into density of copper, और एल्यूमिनियम आना था ना बच्चे, मास ऑफ एल्यूमिनियम ऊपर आना था, एल्यूमिनियम एल्यूमिनियम, और नीचे आना था, क्योंकि ये नीचे तो ये आना था मास ऑफ कॉपर, और ऊपर चल जाना था बच्चा लेंथ ऑफ कॉपर और डेंसिटी ऑफ कॉपर. अब लेंथ और लेंथ कैंसिल सिंस इट इज सेम. फ्रॉम दिस आई वांट टू कंपेयर देन मास ऑफ कॉपर divided by mass of aluminum, mass of copper, mass of aluminum equal to what will be, it will be density of copper into resistivity of copper divided by density of aluminum into resistivity of aluminum. So all the values are given, substitute. After solving you will get approximate, it comes out to be 2.2. It means copper wire is 2.2 times heavier than aluminum wire. So that is why aluminum is preferred for a long wire cable, since its density is small. Thank you very much.